All right. So again, welcome, and I just want to make mention if you are new to the call, um, feel free to well, just as everybody kind of has already, or a lot have. If you want to put in the chat, hi, where you're from. Yeah, you can give us a weather report too if you want. It's always fun.
We always enjoy those, especially
Right.
especially if our weather is better.
Right. Well, Diane just came back from southern Texas, and she said it's
Ah.
way up in the chat. It was 116 there yesterday,
Oh,
and Deb is saying that it's supposed to be 100 there in Los Angeles.
they can
So
keep that.
I'll stay right here. Even well, I don't know what it's supposed to do today, but it's a little overcast and a little chilly, but I'd take that. So, all right. And yeah, see, and in the chat, if you're new to Zentangle or just new to us, would love to know that. Put that in the chat, and yeah, and we'll get started with it. And there's the regular housekeeping stuff. We ask every in case we have some new folks that in case you're shy. Um, we keep the just to mom and myself, so that way those on small screens can see easier. And then, too, if we can use the chat primarily, we appreciate it for chatting, obviously, unless we seem to ignore it, which we try our best not to. And like when falling off the screen type of thing. Um, but that way it's for everyone's enjoyment, and also it's easier to hear, because I know the last few times we've had, well, say it's a couple things, too many trying to talk at one time, and then bandwidth and stuff. If it's choppy, it's just it's hard to hear, and easier to read. So if we can use the chat primarily, that's the only reasons. And so we're going to premiere another Tangle, even though I know that Deb put it out on our Facebook community, and I was like, "Oh, we need to do this." And then and because it's a border tangle, even though you can have probably a lot more fun with it, I do have oh, actually, well, it's technically today's daily tangle, because I always post them the night before. But I was thinking, because well, and you'll see Deb's tangle. Now I don't know how to pronounce it. Would we do a would we say VAJO? VAJO? VAJO. It's a play on the letters. And I'm going to put the links in, and I'll share my screen, and we'll do a regular, we'll kind of chat through it. I'll show the second one if you want to add something else to it, being that it's a border tangle. We can do this additional one, Marcundo. And I thought of it going, oh, that would be so perfect to pair these two, because um, Vejo looks like, to me, it looks like music, and then this Marcundo looks like it's dancing. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put these two together. It'll be fun. All right, so I put the banjo in there, and I did send out a little blog post. So those, if you're subscribed to my blog, you got a little notice, and with that. And that, so I put that link in there also, so that way you can see Deb's um, step out, and in one piece that she did. And I think there was probably another one on Facebook. I'm gonna go swipe it and add to it later. All right, so let me share. Where is it?
I'm waiting to see what it looks like. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh,
I
well,
can
we
I
see
don't
who's on top. Well, you saw it on Facebook because I saw you commented.
well, I
And
did, but I don't remember. That was an hour or so ago.
that's right. That's a long time
I'm
in the past.
sorry, that was a long time ago.
All right. Um,
Oh,
yeah, well, I'll share this since this is what's up. Let me just share this first, and let me see if I'll make this a little bigger. Yeah, so and this I decided to put the work first, which I think is so cute, and I like the sparklies, and that the sparklies kind of showed up on the camera,
it
but
did.
sometimes they don't. But yeah, so this is a neat border tangle, and say and simple to do. And I love that it's elemental strokes. You just can get absorbed in the steps and be surprised by the outcome, which is brilliant. That's exactly what you want to have um, for a tangle. And yeah, so we just start off with a zigzag, and so that which is nice because it can it can go in a straight line, it can go in a round, it can it can be wavy. Like, I like her examples here. But so then we're gonna I'm just gonna talk through with hers. So do the zigzag, and then, which is the V, and also auraing these upper sections. That's also a V, and we're just topping it off, right? It's a triangle, but a triangle is a V. And actually, Demi, the blog post is, so the second link I put, that's from my blog. So if later on, if you you click on that to the right, let me just scroll up to the right here where it says follow me, you just put your email address and follow. And I don't send out a whole lot. I probably should do more, but I'll get there. And then we're going to make the A. So in these open sections, we're putting just a straight line, so that creates the A. Then from the center of that same section, this is it's a J, but we're going to take the J, and actually in my step out, I put the little inside orb on a fifth step. I almost made it a circle, but then I think Deb, that's where I realized before you had told me, like, oh, this is a play on this is on the letters. Oh, that's a J, but the J goes all the way around.
Oh,
so
and a V.
Yeah, so the V could be either these
the beginning V.
The beginning V. It could also be right in here. Well, actually, no, because the V is
You're
still
already doing that. Yeah.
right. Actually, it just occurred to me, and Deb's probably saying this. This part, the triangle, that emphasizes this V.
Right.
So when we look at the Orange section, that of course just occurred to me because I'm
the
just
A.
a little slow. Yeah, and then we have the A, and then here's the J. So that's just a straight line coming down. Like you're going to start a J, but just complete the orb at the end. And then you can, decorate, putting an orb on the inside and auraing it, or just look at all of these play ideas that Debbi came up with. So, filling in however you want, doing some extra auraing. I like the long J. Yeah, because I didn't look down later until I was playing with it. And then, for finishing things off, you could aura the whole thing. I like the wavy. And it's just really, really neat. And so yeah, on mine, I just say I separate it out just so that way you could easily see, it's kind of the J idea. I had thought first, well, maybe I should separate that out, but then I was like, nope, no, we need to kind of show that part. So anyway, and then yeah, like I said, play with it as you want. So much fun. And then here is and I should I have to find it. Here's the one I was thinking that we could pair this with.
I saw that this morning.
And put that link in there. And you know what? Really quick. Let's see. I can find it from something else, the blog post. But because this too, it was just fun. And to me, it just kind of looked like it was dancing with these auras. And this too is all on triangles or all on V's. So, we're just doing like a skinny one to make the stem. And then with curve lines, just creating this fun V, auraing it. This part, you can do either straight lines or something else coming out of the ends. It's very celebratory. And so I was just thinking, gosh, you could have fun with that. And even the inside, you could decorate it however, you might want to, but I thought, gosh, this would be a great pairing. So there we go. But let's do, and I'm thinking I was going to do this on a round tile on a Zendala. And since you have a square one set up,
Yes.
just because
There
I
we
felt like
go.
I wanted to have extra fun. Oh, good. And I have a brand new shiny pen. Because all of my other ones, okay, so this is really funny. And I think the only other I'd seen you do this where, and I don't know if you can see these tips. You probably can't.
Oh, yeah. No, down a little closer to the paper. Okay, right there. You can tell the difference. Which one are you throwing away?
Right, this one. Well, it's like, no, I'll use it on, when I'm just, doing stuff on my own and not, having to do
Yeah,
like
there's
this.
a smidgen of tip left there. Heaven
Right, and
forbid.
yeah, and you have to really go straight up, and it's like, but there's ink left. This is where there's that brand. I don't remember what the name is, that where you can like replace the nibs and all the parts and everything. I think it's expensive, but it's one of those, maybe too much hassle. All right, so I'm just going to start. Let's see. And this one, I don't necessarily need that much room up on top. So I'm going to make this kind of big. Just
Heather, just so you know, the brand is Copic, and you can
pop
replace
it.
the nibs and the ink, and it makes it a lot less expensive actually to do it that way
Ah, okay.
because you're not constantly buying pens.
Right, true,
And
true.
they have to be the metal barrel ones. If I had one handy, I'd show you, but they
Yeah, no,
have to be the metal barrel ones, and they're great.
okay, yeah, I've seen them, and I was thinking Copic, but then I was thinking, well, there's the marker. I mean, they have their other markers too, I'm sure.
They make pens. They make beautiful.
Well, this one's gonna be skinny.
That's what I was. Yeah, I was wondering. This is where I would have sat there and marked out the areas. But
Yeah, well, this just makes it interesting.
mine's going to be interesting too because I just did them like
See?
zigzaggy.
Yeah, yeah. That's what makes it so much fun, is that you can do it however. Um, and say, and Storm, if you want to put in the chat, because Demi is asking 0.7 or smaller. Yeah, because I don't know what the size is on those. But all right, so the next step on this, so looking at the V's, I sometimes started with, well, this will all depend on how you like to work. Putting the line up at the top first, and then keeping the distance that I want to have aura'd, and then coming in and doing those sides. But you could start from here and go up. Whatever. This is one of those whatever works for you type of thing. And let me adjust my. There we go. I think. And actually, doing it this way, I can also sort of aura the outer
Oh
edge.
yeah, your curve at the top, which is going to tie it all together.
It will. And yeah, so that's why it won't matter how uneven these are. Well, I tried to keep the peaks. Oh, for the most part, they're at a similar distance. But I can also work to keep these parts at a more consistent distance, and then that will
Right. Yeah, because
make up for it.
that's what I was going to say. Do you try and keep that whole triangle inside the peaks or outside the peaks? And I guess it doesn't matter. It isn't going
Yeah.
to change the look of it.
No. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because looking back at Debbie's. Oh yeah, actually, because when I'm seeing like with the one border that she did, kind of connected all of that. So you could even do that. You could have this line, go continuous. But it looks like for the most, no, I see some that are under. It is one of those doesn't
This is
matter.
where you can have fun with it.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna have. It's like, well, and some of these are rather large, so I'm gonna well have fun. Well, I'll just decide what I want to do as far as the fill-in part goes. One of those, if you want to or not.
See how nice the new pen works, Heather?
I know. Because the other one, it would like miss, because if I had it at just the right angle, I
Right,
know
'cause
I was hitting the
metal, yeah.
and I'm like, oh. And so I'm like, okay, I don't know why. Well, I do know. It's like, oh, I just want to use it until, it's like everything. I want to run it into the ground. All right. And so I think for the A part, so in all of these open ones.
Are you kind of making it like the hollow bow? I mean, like it's a continuous
Oh, well,
meeting?
that's a good idea.
Well, I don't know. I'm asking. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't go back and look, but
I'm looking, and yeah, because even on the wavy ones, it does make it nice
You
and
can
continuous.
you can do it any way you want to, Sherry.
well, I was just thinking that would change the way it looks, kind of. And I noticed, was that Deb talking to
Yes.
us?
Yes.
Yes. That you had some where the line went through the whole thing. It was like
Yes.
a continuous line, which makes it look even different. That's great.
Differenter.
I'm gonna kind of make mine curve, but continuous.
I'm
But
done
I'm
already.
gonna have to bring it down because otherwise I'm gonna run out of. It's not gonna look like an A. I'm just curving them a little bit.
Well, and sometimes with the separation, you don't, it's it makes it forgiving.
Mm-hmm.
When we have that. Okay, so then.
Oh, and I just had another idea. Okay.
Ooh. Oh, and thanks, Tor, for putting that in the chat. Okay, so then for our J, and I'm just picking a point to start. Let me make sure I'm in the center here. And so this was neat too, is you could have it come down and be in line ish. Same thing, any size. And all right, so I'm just gonna come straight down and then do, like a J, but finish it as an orb. Yeah. Here's my
Like the
skinny.
beginning of music notes.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I liked about it. That was the first thing and then I saw, and then when Deb posted it, it was the first thing I saw, and then I saw that Sandy did the same thing, and Christine is saying the same. Yeah, like ornaments too, because I was thinking, oh my gosh, just depending on how you'd want to either color it in or decorate it, this could be a good one, a good seasonal one too, around Christmas time, just because of the ornaments. These also they could be ornament hangers, so through which is what a J would be, right? And then you could draw something else and having it connect like that.
See, I made mine all different lengths so it filled up the center.
Oh, neat idea. Neat. And then, so I know in Deb step out, but then also in the decoration, so she has a second orb on the inside, but at this point you can, kind of decorate it however you might want to. Although, really, you do have to have the O. So this could be the O, or if doing the second orb also fits into that. I'm thinking, well, I might just do my O kind of off to the side, not that big, and fill in. That's going to create my shine. I feel a lot of times about doing this without having a white jelly roll. That's one way you can do that. But you say you can put it in the center. That's the way it is on the step out. That's definitely an up to you. But this is what I would do. Well, actually, sometimes it's nice to do this, and then if you still want to use the white jelly roll for the shine, you always can. But it's so funny. I had my table all cleared off for our last class, and I had thrown all my pens in a bag, and then I was like, "Oh, it's so nice to have my table all clear." And then
now
what
you
did I
can't
do?
find anything.
Well, that too. So then I pulled all my pens out and I threw them all on my table. Like, well,
I'm leaving my circles kind of big because I want to come back with some sparkles and fill them. I don't have them handy right now.
I'm using my pen that I should be throwing away as coloring in. Well, and then of course, now that I've done these in black. Oh no, I can use some color somewhere else. I was thinking, well, these could make some nice shiny orbs, but I can do that somewhere else too. And maybe tonight have more fun with the color. This is a good one. Nice job, Debbie.
Yeah, you guys keep doing this. This is fun.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Oh, it does look like they're shiny already. All you need is put another little swish on the other side.
Oh yeah, I could do that. And I could have done that too, and like just to leave like a sliver. Yeah. Like for instance, so if I did, not that I would keep it there. I don't know.
And I think it's easier at some points like that to go back with the white pen
It does, yeah.
but that's what I meant. Yeah, you just put a little
Well,
you get that a little.
Right.
There's no name for it. It's just a.
Yeah, that's why I call it a swoosh mark. All of a sudden, I'm thinking, oh, well, we could do this, do Zentangle like Well, and I don't know who originated it. If it was Victor Borga or if it was Archie Campbell. Because Archie Campbell on one of Dad's records, he was doing the same thing with the punctuation.
Yeah, but I think Victor Borga is older.
Okay.
I think he originated it.
He originated it, and if nobody knows what I'm talking about, you'll have to. Okay, Victor Borga
Sherry
for sure
knows.
Okay, yeah, and so you have to, and I don't know if there was a name for the skit where he's reading a story and he's making sound effects for the punctuations, and it's absolutely hysterical. So if you've never heard of that, do a search.
Yeah, I'm sure you could Google it and find it.
Yeah, or
Victor Borga punctuation or something like that.
Yeah, that would probably find it. Yeah, and it's a riot. I think when Oh yeah, because definitely on YouTube. Yep. Actually, we saw him at in Detroit at Orchestra Hall, and
You did?
got to see him live once. Yep.
Hmm.
So that was neat. All right, now how to decorate it? Oh, I don't know. And this is one of those kind of course, up to you. But I've got these. Oh no. I'm like going. I can make little
Yeah,
ones in
I
here
have to
because
go
mine are
back.
big enough.
I have to go back and check and see what Deb did.
So
Let's-
here I can share again, so that way if for everyone is wanting ideas. All right,
Oh,
there we go.
okay.
So let me move it down here. Yeah, so you fill in or aura and fill in, or just doing lines, either coming from the point or I like this with the wavy. Yeah.
I was thinking I need something to balance the dark that I have. So that's a good idea.
Could even well, like this one where it's alternated, filled in,
Yeah.
and then some lines. You could put orbs in them. I think on my step out, I did straight lines,
Yeah.
but just
like that
closer
too.
together.
Yeah. Well, the trick with, especially if you've gone in a circle like Heather did, and I sort of did, is when you plan to alternate something, you might want to count out ahead of time so that you don't end up with two alike next to each other.
Yeah, and then oh yes, thank you. Or you stir it up. I don't use that enough. I think I wrote on maybe it was one that you had posted. I'm like, I've got to remember to do that. So I'm gonna that. Yes, I'm gonna do that. And for those that don't know, it's a
Official.
it's a Zentangle or original Tangle, but it's just doing this where you're just pretend if you haven't had a whole bunch of coffee or caffeine yet, and it's just wiggling your pen around.
Oh, I think it's after you've had your
It's
caffeine.
after you've had caffeine. And there was a video, and so when I did the a quickie video on this, and I used there was a video. It was one of the project packs, and I think it was Molly talking through it, and it was just so. And I think I said on the video, it's just so silly, but this is how I work. I was like, I need to have the explanation because I saw the step out, and I was like, this doesn't make any sense to me, even though it really. It's not really rocket science, but at the same time, it's like I just need to understand. I'm gonna do every other one just for now, and then decide if I want to do something different. But yeah, literally, that's what she said, and you just kind of, and it could be smoother or like mine is just a little bit jaggedy, but you can kind of you go in like a little pattern like this, and then aura that, and then start a new pattern, and it's not necessarily a rhyme or a reason for it, but that goes along with the with me needing. It's like, oh, I must have instructions and must have a foundation, or otherwise it just doesn't compute. But what I like about it is, also it's like because I'm trying, I'm working on that part. That's my therapy. Um, working on the just letting go and doing it. And not thinking. It's just like string, same problem I have. And I guess it's one of those, but you have to have, like how sometimes, or we know some people just have to have something to worry about, and if you don't have anything to worry about, well, let's just make something.
Yeah, You worry about the fact that you don't have anything to worry about.
Right, and it's
I know a person like that.
Yeah. I didn't get any of those traits. No, no.
We won't name him, but
Oh. You know, and the also that there has to be a right or wrong, and getting over that part too. And that's probably my analytical side. It's like, well, there must be, there must be a right or a wrong. No,
yeah,
no,
that's why
no.
Zentangle is good for you, Heather.
Right, exactly. Because I'm working on these things. And
It's
then
good
sharing.
it's good for things that you don't even know they're good for. It's good for.
Exactly.
What? I had that problem? No, not me.
And then I become my own poster child. Yes, see that? Yeah, yes, you too can do this. And but it is, it kind of goes with it is nice and freeing. And even just working on something like this, it's like, okay, I found myself. Well, actually, I'm trying to think. Maybe it was even like painting. Remember when I was painting up here when we were first moving in, and I was like, oh, should I use some color of this? And you're like, it's just paint. You can paint it again. And I was like, no, like as if it's just everything is permanent. And oh, see, I just like it. It's such a nice texture. It really is a nice texture. And so I will say at least I can laugh at myself with it, and that's a good thing. And then hopefully, if others have the same issue, and I'm leaving every other one because I'm deciding if I want to do every one, or if I want to alternate and maybe put some orbs in, or would that be too busy? I'm just deciding. And I think while I decide, and that looks really neat, Mom, with the shading like that. It's
Yeah, I like it.
yeah, that shadow box effect. It's almost as if you have two pieces and those are little flaps that are cut.
Yeah, now I've got my white pen out and I'm trying to think where. Because I like this other line, because on one of Deb's she shadowed that line. I wonder
Oh yes, that did look neat.
how it would look. I have an idea. We'll
And
see how it
oh, that's
works.
right. You're working on a marbled tile.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
but I'm putting it over where I had put the graphite, so it looks like the J's are now tucked under.
Oh
Well, it's supposed to look like that.
well,
We don't know.
and you're working over graphite and stuff, so you have to keep cleaning it off,
Yeah,
right?
and I'm also using a white pen that's about done for. I'll get a juicier one.
Oh, let's
Oh,
see.
maybe I don't have a juicier one handy. That was my juicier one. Oh, that's okay.
And I think
I have Jelly Roll tin that might work just as well. We'll see.
right. So I'm going to do one of
Oh, that's
those
pretty good.
Marcondos. And
Yeah,
actually,
I got out another tile to do that because I want to try that.
I'll try to do it small. Actually, in Marcondo, the way it's spelled, it sounds like a musical term.
That doesn't work.
I've not come across it yet, but I'll make it up.
It does sound
But
musical.
you have secundo, and I'm trying to think of what the other undos are.
Crescendo.
Yeah.
That's the only one I
Crescendo.
know. Crescendo. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I just had another thought. I better be careful today. I'm having too many.
See what you did, Daddy? We love that. Ooh, oh, here, yes. It's just, I don't. I'm gonna decide what I want to do on the inside of that. But let's see if I. I love I love these little things on the side, just the little you know little sparks or little whatever you might want to call them. They're just too
They
fun.
tickle you.
Yes. That one I kind of one before that I kind of went a little bit crazy with them. Oh, I guess I'm going to get 4 in here. Oh, whoops. This one will be different. I don't want it to run into the other. And I think I'll do this the way they said, with the little flux shapes on the inside. And then I'm thinking too, well, I was just like, well, I'll see what it might fit in, and maybe I'm kind of leaning on the orbs and filling them in behind will give a nice extra contrast, because it's nice to have that have something with the contrast, like how some of them are filled in. That really helps. Oh, Sharon's right. Yeah, staccato. That's another musical. Yes. Because I was thinking, I'm trying to. Oh no, it's no, it would be primo and secondo, meaning first and second, and marcando could just be when Mark plays. Ugh. And it only works if you have a name, have a like a one syllable name. Because I was just thinking, oh, I could do that in my quintet, but it wouldn't work for our names. Although you could shorten them, I suppose. Yeah, and see, this kind of creates a little a little drama here on the inside of this, and fill in or to do orbs. Oh, that is the question that I'm asking myself. And while I'm putting that off, and you know what I'm thinking. Let's see, no, Well, while I color, I debate. Oh, gosh, time flies too fast. This just means that we're in the zone. Tangle zone.
Did you didn't put in the chat the tangle patterns for this, did you? Or where you
no,
go
for
for
this one, let me grab
my
it.
only because my only question is, I wonder what they did to use
Differently?
this. Not necessarily differently, but like, how do you use it more than one?
Right. Let me, and this one is not on. This is on the, and I am not sure how to pronounce it. Muster quell or cal. I'm not sure if they. Wow, come on. Just the link copied, and I will share. Let me share my screen again, and we'll go there. Oop. Okay,
Oh,
there we go.
what language is that?
I can't remember if this is a German site. It's a European CZT site, and I can't remember if that's
Looks
what it
kind of
was.
Germany.
Somebody may know.
Okay, so they just use it. Okay, it's like
Oh
sort of
wait,
like.
here, let me scroll down for. See, and this is neat because they have kind of like the fescues coming out of the top, but it's look, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to do something to finish this one that I did on a separate tile. That gives me ideas.
Yeah, so even here, I mean, this little the thumbnail. I mean, it just like I said, to me, it makes it look like they're singing, and VAJO is just. It actually made me think banjo. Besides that, it looks like music, but I was, banjo was in my head too. Just the AGO. I don't know. I jumble letters in my head, but
Well, I like what you did. See, I just did a big one because I don't have
yeah.
room in mine, but I like what you did. That works. So I might have to.
You know what? I can always fill it in if I end up not liking it. So let's do orbs. And then by the time I get one done, it'll be time for everyone to share and see what everybody did. Can't wait. Oh, I think I like the contrast with the orbs. We'll fill in this little background, so we'll still have the contrast from filling in the little gaps. But I'm thinking it looks nice with having the two textures. Like I said, if I don't like it, I can just fill it in. That's such a lovely course correction. And then, well, yeah. So we didn't talk, with shading yet, real quick, because there was a couple of neat options that Deb had. Oh yeah, and the mustard cloud. Yeah, it's a definite. If I go back to let's see, to the beginning. There we go. Yeah, so you can scroll through them if and see, and that's what I have done, and here at the bottom, There's, lots of different pages. You could also just, I think I want to do the letter H. So let's see what's under H. And some of these are ones that you find other places. Oh, look at this one. Looks neat. Let me not get sidetracked. Some of them are on Tangle patterns, and there's some, Zentangle originals on here. So, of course, there's duplicates, but I've been working on gathering other sources just because there's other neat things out there, and I want to make sure to do that. So, yeah, so you could, you get that, just this beginning part, the muster quell dot d, yeah, de, that would be Germany. That's yeah, I think, or Dutch. I don't know, but it is a very nice site. And oh, I said I was telling you about this, and I'm not. Let me share again. As if you could see and you couldn't. But yeah, I clicked on just right here on, I think, muster, and so this is the. Oh, let me do that again. I clicked on that. Yeah, and so I'm guessing these are more recent ones. So you can just scroll down, like I said. This one I'm going to do soon. This Busy Bees here, because I think it's super cute.
It sort of looks like bugs flying.
Well, yeah, because it says Busy
With their
Bees.
wings, like ladybugs with their wings out.
Yeah, and I thought, well, that's cute. But yeah, and then so you can look alphabetically.
Well, you did the sand glass. Is that
I
where
did,
you
yeah.
got it?
Yes, yep, yeah. This one right here, that was like a day before yesterday, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of neat. And then it was a similar thing where it's like, okay, how do I fit things together? And and they did nice. So good to have lots of resources. All right, so oh no, we still have a couple minutes here. I want to finish getting these in here, but I think I'm liking the orbs. It's just different, and that's good. And then too, also I have to do my favorite. I'm going to do my line dots in those. Because gosh, that just finishes it off. That's why I like those. Oh, and then this one, in the bottom, you kind of can do a little aura section to kind of darken that center in there too. Oh, just gorgeous. Oh yes, shading thoughts. Thanks, Carrie. Yeah, I started down that path, didn't I? And then I didn't finish it. Oh. So shading thoughts. Couple things. Let me go back and share, and let's look at. Here we go. Let me make it bigger. So a number of things that we can do. So like Mom did right around the points. If you did it in a circle, that's helpful. Oh, I didn't share yet.
Well, even if you did it as a straight across, like some of them might have just done a straight across the thing.
Yeah.
If you shade on both. Yeah. Oh no, then you would have, never mind.
Well, no, but you like here, the one that says borders. So if you have a definite, bottom and top, if you shade on both of those, then you get that neat rounded effect. Or you could go on one side of the points, and kind of make like a shadow.
Yeah, I was thinking of shading all around the outside too, but I'm
gonna copy so if you look here where wavy double VAJO,
yeah.
so it's on the inside of this. So if you're just looking at we'll call this the bottom, it's on the left side of the V, left side, but then on the inside at the top, it's on the right side of the line. That's kind of neat. I'm gonna try it.
That's a little different because she has A's going in both directions.
Mm-hmm.
And lines going up. See? I
mean, right. Yes.
So.
Yeah. And then just the wavy, wavy one, there's a little shading up at the at the tips. So at the, at the top and then the bottom, and just alternating them. That's neat. And then where's the one?
I could do this.
Oh, over here in her sample, just underneath the line that makes the A. And that has a neat look too. And and that really, has that, it's a little bit different shadow box effect, but it does have that. And so I'm going to try, what did I say? Well, it's probably not going to matter if I'm alternating.
I've lost my Tortillion.
Uh-oh.
Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. It was right next to a nice clean one. I didn't see it.
Oops, I put a lot there.
These, I'm just shading one side of my little, the little Orb ones. They look kind of bare sitting up there all by themselves. But it does make it look a little different. Oh yes, I like that much better.
Let's see. Oh. It's like, well, I like different.
Oh. Yeah, you're shading. Oh, wait, what are you doing? Oh, I see what you're doing. The outside and then the inside, and then the outside, then the inside. You have to do one or the, I mean, I can't go back and do that. I think that was a neat idea, but I can't go back because I've already done all the inside.
Right, yeah, because you have to kind of, decide. And I just thought, well, it's a neat, different look. It can still kind of give you that shadow box effect a little bit. And then, and I'm not sure on, like on this Marcundo, the one thing that I did was, because they didn't really show that much shading, but you could just go like underneath, but I did where I went under and then to one side. And then of course you could always, do some in the middle there. Like that. And that would work. So yeah, I started down this path and then I didn't finish my own thought, but I'm gonna pop mine up bigger. And so we of course want to see, oh, see, that does have a neat, it's just a different effect and it's kind of cool. All right, I'm going to continue that around. And boy, that one, I really should. Oh, I need to find a way to neaten that up, and I will. But we want to see what everybody did. Debbie's thinking about me, is laughing at me hearing banjos, and I could be hearing dueling banjos in my head. That would be bad. Okay, Beatrice, we'll see you next time. And oh, neat. Nice. Oh, these are amazing. Oh, and Elizabeth, I like Elizabeth had the J's going to the outside. What a neat idea. Oh, and Sherry has them go both ways. Oh, it's a double.
Yeah, and has doubles. Double
nice.
dots. Double J's.
Nice. All right. Oops, so we're getting into a second page here. So keep holding them and I'll let you know when I'm gonna take it here so I can see how many I need to
Everybody has to learn how to prop their elbows on something. So
yeah, we have to, it's like I need to develop. And all right, so if that's everybody, oh, let's see, one more, or okay, there we go. All right, so I need to take 2 shots. Oops, and Alyssa, yours. Oh, there yours is. Okay. Oh, I got. All right, so Inez, yeah, get yours up there. You might have to hold it closer to the camera or something so that way we can see you. Oh, I lost some people. I haven't taken it yet, so. All right. We'll just spotlight. Okay. All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm not seeing Inez's just because of the background. She's disappeared. Hold on one second. And I'm missing some people that went. I thought it was going to a second page, but apparently, okay. I don't understand, but because I've lost myself and mom's. Okay, I don't know.
I see it
we're
on
in there. I
but
see
it's
this.
still
Okay,
live.
all right, never mind. Okay, hold them up, and I'm going to get it right now. Oh, there's Karen. Okay. Oh, now we have 2 pages. Okay, hold it up, and I'll have Inez's placeholder here. Okay, got one. Hold on. All right, then keep, or at least keep. Hold on. So Sandy, if your name starts with an S, hold yours up. But keep yours. Oh, and so yours is frozen. Okay. All right, got yours too. And hold on. It's this now with more people. It takes more time here. Desktop.
And we love it that more people want to share.
Yes. Let me call this something else. AM1. Because I want to make sure. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Oh, wait, did I? Nope. All right, hold them, guys. 1 second. I just hit the wrong thing. Okay. Hold it. Still Sandy. All right. Now I've got it. I forget that it's called new. Don't save. I already saved. Okay. I got it. Shoo. What? I tell you what. I'll have to find a different way to do because it's like when they say, oh, we'll put it all on, that this many people can be on the screen. It's like, but I'd like it to be on one screen, not 2 screens. All right, so let me do this, and I'll just flip between them. Share screen. Screen 2. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so here's the first one. And hopefully, are you able? Yeah, it looks like it's showing. So look at how and cloud. That's in the like in an an ovalish type shape. Oh, and Deb, I like what you did too. Oh, that's
Hey, whose name did you get that really made it into music between Jen and Judy?
Oh, why didn't that show up?
I don't know why the name didn't show up.
That's me. That's Jess.
Oh, okay, Jess. Nice job. Very cool. I don't know why that. Oh, maybe because I don't know.
It's the only one that the name didn't show up.
That is so weird. I'll have to see if I can.
Oh, and Inez we have her background, which is very interesting.
Yeah, well, yeah, Inez, you'll have to email it to me, and I'll get it stuck in there. But yeah, yeah, because of the background. Oh, and there's here's. Okay, hold. Let's see. Oh, I can. You know what? Okay.
I'll mail it in this evening, Andy.
Okay, Inez, and so here I got yours, and I'll add it. I'll add it too. But yeah, it's something with the technology of having the background. It's like when you put anything like probably flat in front of your face, then it's like, oh, then you just disappear. But look at how neat these are. And let me flip to and I like the colors that Margaret has down here too. And Kelly. Let me go to second one, which just has these in it, and I'll add the others to it. But look at how neat. Oh, and see, I like it. Did it going across? Nice. Nice. Oh, and
Across and all around as well.
what's that?
Across and all around it as well as the border.
Yeah.
It's hard to see because my camera resolution isn't great. Like,
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Around the border. Yeah. And that's yeah, and around and across. Just neat.
lovely,
And
Debbie.
very cool. Yeah. And Sherry, yeah, it has it going. Yeah, both directions. That how neat. And let's see. I'm looking to see what Sharon put in. Oh, and that's no. Is that orbs on both sides of the A line? It looks like it is.
Sherry's?
Yeah, or
She did
Sharon.
double. She
No,
did
on Sharon's.
Sharon.
It should be in the screen now. It says right next to Sherry's there. It looks like it's orbs on both sides, but it looks like it's darker on the top, which is just neat.
Oh, yes. I can't
Then
tell either.
Yeah. These are just excellent. Fun tangle, Debbie. Thank you.
Now get back to work and do another one.
I did see it. I did take a video tour of an old mansion here in Los Angeles yesterday, and I saw a couple of ceramic tiles that they have in there, and I thought, oh, those would make beautiful tangles.
There you go.
Nice.
Because that
Yeah, they'll keep us going in tangles till the end of the year.
at one point, and I don't remember, this was probably several years ago when Rick and Maria went to, was it England? It had to be because I think it was in, it was something, Prince Albert Museum or it was something to do with Victoria and Prince Albert, some building that they were in.
Yeah.
And they kept losing her because she would sit down where she could and sketch, or take pictures of the moldings and all the decorations to someday turn them into tangles.
Yeah. So here's here also. Yeah, I like it with different things in there. And don't worry, Inez, I'm going to cut out this just so here's and paste it on there. Well,
Okay.
I can cut your beautiful picture out and then put it in the other background.
But the thing was, I had dropped my background.
Yeah.
And it should have not shown. Neither one of those should have shown up.
Yeah. That's so weird. But all right. Well, I will stop that. Say bye to the recording.